Hello, my crisis lovers. How are you doing? I'm fine. Today we're gonna do a little bit of a story time kind of thing, but it's still geek related, like weeb related. So let's start. When I was young, yes, very young, like a child, without teeth. I wasn't speaking too much. I was, the child in the corner that you never hear, who never speak. Yes, I changed a lot because now I speak a little bit too much. But anyway, yeah, I was that kind of child and I didn't want people to remember me. I didn't want people to have my attention. Even if at home I was a real diva, outside of the house, I didn't trust people. So I was like, girl, continue your activities and don't look at me, thank you. So the fact that I wasn't speaking that much, in my brain a lot of things used to happen. I was overthinking about everything, imagining stuff, creating universe stories. Like I started that when I was very young. Like that was my favorite activities. I was sitting there not moving, but I was creating stuff in my brain since a very young age. And I think that became even worse when I came to France, because before that I was living in Cameroon. When I came to France, I didn't like my lifestyle over there. I didn't like it. When I was younger, I didn't like it. So I started overthinking about stories and world where I will be living and enjoying and stuff. And then I started reading books and I started discovering mangas and comics, American comics. And that's when I started living again. The thing was, when I was very young, I started first reading like shoujo, like mangas but for girls, and very fast I started being bored because it was always about a relationship. Like you never had like you can have like romance, but you can still put something else like action, fighting, and discovery and stuff. And most of the time it was always like at school, boring and crying and being in love and the guy don't even know, whatever. So very fast I was tired of it. So I turned on the corner and start reading American comics. Yes, I used to read. I was reading DC comics and Marvel comics. I didn't have a team. I had different comics I liked in both sides. And that's the moment I really realized that was a thing. You could have a girl who would be badass and having a good story. But I already started thinking that when I was playing Street Fighter, because I was playing Street Fighter for a very young age. I wasn't even supposed to play that because it's violent, but I was playing Chun-Li from like, I don't even know. Like I remember that character for so long. Let's say 5, 6, I was already playing Street Fighter and I wasn't supposed to anyway. And then I discovered the one and only Strorm, that woman. Gosh, she changed everything inside of me, because I wrote the story where she would finish with Black Panther and become kind of a queen, but then you have a war and she's supposed to leave because she can stay in Wakanda, whatever. Yeah, but for me, I was like, so she's able to be so powerful, so smart, so intelligent, so sexy, so beautiful, and still being a queen and not having to ask anything to anyone, like so independent and everything. And it's possible to be like that. And I was like, okay, you know what? I have to be like this. I have to be like her. I have to be like this. And even that, just remember that she's also an Xmen. So for the rest of the world, she's already an outsider, right? And at that moment, I was like, so it's not a bad thing to be weird? So it's not a bad thing to be outside of the box? So I can be myself, and it's going to be a good thing then, because she is clearly outside of the box, but she's still all those amazing things. So I can be my own way of badass girl, you know what I mean? And then at that moment I was like, actually life is not that disgusting, because at that point I used to be like very pissed off because I was seeing all the limitation as a girl that I'm not supposed to be there. But I was like, yeah. And then I realized, no, baby Storm was able to do all those things, so I'm able to do the same things. Not exactly the same thing, because I'm actually not a X-Man or X-woman if you want, but I can be as friends as I want. And you are already seeing all the strange things I'm doing online anyway. And anyway, I already know that if I was going to the X-Men world, I will be maybe a bad guy. Or maybe not, I don't know. But still, I am happy to be myself. I'm really happy. But at least that's why I started calling myself a queen. Because I was like, yeah, Like, what's the beautiful thing I like? And when I see it, I'm like, wow, it's a queen. Not because she has to have a husband or something, but because she's powerful and because she's independent if she wants to. And even the husband, if she wants to kill him, she kills him, and you don't even know she is the one. And even if she is, what are you going to say or do? She's the queen anyway. So, and yeah, that's one of the things where I was like, yeah, I have to be a queen. And that's one of the things I really hoped I could see more around me. Like, sometimes some girls would look at themselves like, I don't know, they will be lost if they don't have a boy in their life, or they will be lost if they don't have some kind of stuff. I take the example of men, but some it's money, others is relationships, some it's, I don't know, having a beautiful body or being cute or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, you are a queen, baby. Whatever you are still a queen. You are a Storm. You see Storm, Halle Berry in the movies? Yeah. That's you. You see how powerful the girl is? You are the same thing. We are the same thing. Okay, we cannot like destroy cities and whatever, but it's not useful anymore. You just have to be smart. If you're smart, you can do the same thing. Not even physically. So, you realize that? Because most of the time girls are like, yeah, but men are physically strong, but women are very smart. When a woman wants to destroy you, she destroy you. Game over before even you realize what's going on. So that's what I'm saying, baby. This video is for you. Realize that you are a queen. Yeah. So that's how I realized I was a queen. So yeah, a lot of things happened after that. I lost myself at school. Like, I had some problems in the relationships and stuff. So I lost my crown at that moment. And I'm taking it back right now. As you can see, I'm free. I am enjoying my life. Even with coronavirus around, I don't even care anymore. I'm like, you know what? Let's stay home. Yeah. I'm living my best life. Anyway, yeah. But I know I will forever be forever. Why forever? Anyway, I will be forever a fangirl of Storm, I think. Because that woman changed so much stuff in my mind. Like, so many things. Like, even the way I used to walk in the street, I was always like this. And after that, I was like, oh yeah, look at me. It's a queen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Anyway, like, subscribe, or whatever. Do whatever you want to do. But it's always a pleasure to do a little bit of a video in English. Why am I doing this all the time? I like my fingers. Anyway, have an amazing day. See you on the next one. I'm always watching here and the camera is here. I'm sorry, baby. I hope you enjoyed it anyway.